Hello and welcome to another Doctor Who custom action figure video, and today I'm looking at this, which is the Valeyard from The Trial of the Time Lord and assorted Big Finish things. Now, the first thing you may notice is he doesn't have a head. Now, the reason for that is very simply that the figure I use the head for, the Valeyard, I only have one of, and I like displaying him on that body. So on display, this figure is without his head. But the head I use for this, whenever I would want to use the Valeyard, is this, which is Marcus Scarman from my all-time favourite episode, Pyramids of Mars. And it's very helpful that his head is removable, so that on the actual figure you can put a Sutek head on, as seen briefly in the episode. And so you've got his head, and so I made a sort of peg out of blue tack to put in, and so it very easily slots in, and so that is my complete Valeyard figure. I've done nothing to the head, it's just as it is. I wouldn't sculpt a hat over it, even though he wears that the majority of the time, because that's way too complicated. So it's very fortunate that in the last part of Trial he's ditched it. So obviously the base figure for this is the Time Lord from the Series 3 wave of Doctor Who figures. So what I did was, first I removed the collar and the head. So that means putting it in boiling water, and then you have to use a knife almost to cut the collar off, and then prise open the figure so you can remove the head. And then I took the collar, and the Valeyard doesn't have the top bit of the collar, and so I got some scissors. I did this a few years ago, and as you can see I've cut round that bit of the collar so that it is just this bottom half of it. Then I got the entire figure and painted it black, because his robes are black. And now I know that a lot of people have used, say, a Rassilon figure for this, for the arms, because they are a bit bigger in the episode, but I thought that was way too complicated, and it's almost impossible these days to track down a Rassilon figure. So I thought this will do. I then also got the collar, and round the edge of it painted it white, because it is in the episode. I think in the episode it does have some more white areas, but that would be too complicated, and this does the job. It's also still got the sculpting of the Seal of Rassilon's, well, they're not actually the Seal of Rassilon, this Time Lord symbol and the stripes. And you know, I've been considering I could paint over these stripes to have a bit of creative freedom on it, and maybe do something down the back with these sticking out, but who knows, I might do that. So this figure I used for my 13 Doctors series, and I don't know if I'm ever going to use it again, but it's a nice figure. This is one of the more complicated ones I did, because it involved actual new things to do, so new tooling, whereas the others you've seen in this series have just been straight paints. These has a different head, and I had to cut the collar. If I was to do it again, I don't know, I'd try and get different arms to make them bigger and add some more white paint. Other than that, that's this figure. Tell me what you think of it, and I'll see you next time for my next custom action figure. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Dr. Dan Alsop YouTube channel.